All right, so we just got done with explaining the gallery part of it. If ever you want to change up the formatting of how your gallery is designed, say you don't like this slideshow thing, all you'd have to do is click on settings, and this is going to show you your different layouts that you can have. Like I know the front page has like a masonry layout. For the bottom of the page, just showing a quick couple updates, um, images or recent projects, I think is what we titled it. So that is there. You can change these around, but if you do that, it is going to completely change over the look of your website. So if you do decide to do this, maybe make a duplicate page of something to play around with before you completely start editing any of that. Different settings, buttons, overlays. Again, just so much. If there was a video on here, you could have the playback speed at 0.5. I think that's what I have it on. I think it's also on there for the slideshow. That's the length of time, image quality. There's just tons of stuff in here. You probably aren't going to even look in here and touch any of it, but it is there. Just showing it to you. Always can play around. I do have it set up that when people click on the images, nothing happens. I did this just because I think it was simpler. Plus, the images are kind of large. So, like on a page, so I thought that, let's just make nothing happen. People can just view it as a slideshow. Obviously, this can be changed. And this goes back to that manage media right there. Okay. So now let's say that you have this page, but you are not done with it. You're getting pulled away to work. I apologize if you can hear my dogs barking in the background. But the star remodel is not ready to go. You're you don't get enough time to finish it and everything like that. So, but you made changes to the cherry model. So you want to publish it, but you can't because you're not finished. What you can do is you can always come over here on these three little buttons and hit hide. This is going to hide it from view from anybody, and you can always still click save, publish, and any other changes that you have made will, display on your website. So this is really awesome because it just saves everybody time and you don't have to hurry up and get it done. But, and let's just say that you wanted to then finally make a live, you'd hit show and then save publish. But we don't like this page anymore, so we are going to delete it. Yes, we want to delete it. Okay, so eventually that's going to go away and we're back to normal. And moving on, we'll go back to these buttons over here. So we went through pages. This is your site design. So this is set up to have certain themes and features, your background, certain types and fonts. Whenever you're kind of up here trying to add elements and you're trying to add text, these are your headings. So these are set by that design theme. You probably, again, won't even touch this, but it's here, just showing you how it is. Adding apps, we kind of saw this in the dashboard, that there's all these different apps that you can add to your website. Some of them have great reviews, some of them, free plan available. This one doesn't really obviously have great reviews, 3.5. I don't consider that great, but this is something you might want to add in the future, or at least even just look at, but that's what that button is. My business. Let's see what this is. This is new. Oh, form and payments. I don't think we really have to worry about that, except if you wanted to add a new form, you could do that in the dashboard as well. So we'll just close that out. Here's that media tab. And here's where you can upload more files to your media. This is the tool that I utilized to make this video. So this is a cool feature. The only thing is I think they only allow you to do so many videos per your website. I'm not 100% sure on that because there's all different kinds of plans and stuff. Realistically, though, you could, here, let's click on it. Let's see what it says. And pop it up. If it'll load. For some reason it's not loading, so we'll just wait on that. We'll look at that on Friday. Going further on, again, sorry, don't mind my kids either in the background. This is adding content to your website, creating dynamic pages. So this is probably something you're not going to get into. This is for more complicated websites. And then marketing and SEO. This is where you can create some of your ads and marketing. Again, you can access this through your dashboard as well. So that's a quick rundown of all those buttons on there. Again, when it comes to the website, it's really just click, drag, drop, move. You know, I want to edit this. I just click on it, double click on it. If I want to change any of my text, it's set at paragraph 2 theme, which is this railway font. They have tons and tons of fonts. They just started doing this feature where you can upload fonts, which is really cool. You can increase the size, italicize, bold. Different effects include creating like a shadow, your character line spacing, so basically spacing it out, and then your characters spacing. Just so much on here that you can do to customize your website. That's what's really awesome about Wix. And so here I'm clicked on this. You can edit the text, which is where we were, but also there's this create AI text. This is recently, like in the last month, been launched. I haven't utilized this, so you might want to play around with it. It might be something really cool to do. I need to definitely touch on that. I usually use Chat GPT, which is what I used for your about page to fill that out. But say that you want to select certain words and create a link. So let's try and do that right now. Create a link. This is what's always going to come up whenever you're trying to create a link or a button to a link. You can have it go to an external website, a section or an anchor. That's kind of how your contact is set up. A document, like say that you wanted to have somebody download maybe your procedures and stuff like that, you can have it set up to there. An email, a phone number. I think your call now is set up to a phone number. A lightbox, that's that pop-up that we set up like for your social media images. So really cool. But say you just wanted it to go to a certain page, it would go there. I think I forgot to mention this too. And then also once it does do that, once it does link and you create that link, it's going to bold and underline it. All you have to do is underline it if you want to. Some people just keep it the same, but you don't have to. What was I saying? I don't remember. I got distracted. My apologies. Oh, that's what it was. Your pages are always going to reflect your menu. So the more you add on, that'll eventually say a more tab if you create more pages and whatnot. But whatever you add for pages here, these are sub pages, as you can see, they're underneath the projects. Whatever you add, they will show up in your menu. And I think that's it for now. You can see how that this is linked. It's highlighted. That's why it's there. There's these animations. I don't think I showed you these tools. Ah, my dogs are barking. I apologize. I'm going to stop the video really quick.